Hello, it's Kathy again with a short video, this time about how to set up your Canvas gradebook if you grade based just on a total of points. I call it just points. So we're going to look at how to organize your assignments so that your gradebook will be set up correctly, how to implement a rule in those assignments, how to add extra credit, and then what the gradebook looks like when we're done. So the first thing we need to do is, I have a fake course I set up, and it's called Intro to Fountain Pens. And we need to look at the syllabus first. So let me see if I can find that for you. I have too many files open right now, so let me stop PowerPoint and bring up my syllabus. So this is certainly, first off, a fake syllabus, so do not assume this is a good example. It's just an example. But I'm going to enlarge this a bit for you because what we're specifically interested in are what's going to be graded. And in this syllabus, it says there's going to be 9 homework assignments, and then there's a bunch of stuff there. And then the lowest one score will be dropped from grades. There are exams. There's going to be a midterm and a final. Down below here is a summation of what's going to go on in this simplified course. 9 homework assignments worth 30 points each, 1 midterm, 1 final, total 420 points. Does not say tests are worth 60% of your grade and homework is worth 40%. It doesn't say that. So this is not using percentages in that way. We also have extra credit in this course. 2 extra credit assignments worth 5 points each. So once this course is done and the students have some total number of points, you can figure out a percentage from how many points they got compared to the total points in the class. But as far as setting up the gradebook, this is not using percentages. It's just a bunch of points. So I have notes about this, so I'm trying to keep track of how many assignments and how many midterms and all that stuff. So I do have those here. And I have started a Canvas course for us. So my Canvas course is called, for now, Grades Just Total Points, because I wanted to keep track. It was for this video. And this is what I have in modules. I really have nothing. And I want to take a look at assignments. Right now there aren't any. So let's see what the gradebook looks like. I haven't done anything yet. Let's click on Grades. And here you can see the students in my course, their ID, the assignments category, that group that was made called assignments. That's all I have so far. I'm going to return to assignments and start setting these up. Well, I know because what my syllabus said there's homework and 2 tests. So I don't even have anything called assignments. It's called homework in my syllabus. But Canvas always gives you one group called assignments by default. So I'm just going to go to the far right and edit this. And instead of assignments, I want to call it homework so it matches my syllabus. So I need that. And I also need another group. I'm just going to call it, I think, tests. So at the top, I add a group, give it a name, and save that. Now I have 2 categories set up for my things. I'm going to add an assignment to homework. I know there are 9 of those. At the far right of a homework, I click on the plus sign. The type is an assignment. It's not a discussion. It's not a quiz. The name is homework number 1. Give it due dates, give it points, all that. I'm going to save. I would then set up homework 2. And I'm not going to go through all 9 of them, but that's a very quick process. For the tests, I'll add something to that. I know I have a midterm, and I know this is not an assignment, it's a quiz. So I will click that and save, and then I will also add my final exam in here as a quiz. Save. I want you to look at something. I have all these wonderful things set up. They are all gray. At the far right of each one is a gray cloud. If I go to the gradebook now, they don't show. I have a category, a group called homework and one called tests, but nothing showing. That's because the assignments are not yet published. Once I publish them, let me go to assignments. I'm just going to click on the gray clouds, make them green. Go back to grades now. And now I have a column for each one of my things. So all the homework items are first because that's the first group in assignments. The tests are next because that's the next group in assignments. So let me check what else I need to do here. I'm going to go back to assignments, and I want to show you how to set up rules. I said that the one lowest homework score would be dropped. So I'm going to find the name of that group, homework gear, edit. And at the bottom now, I can choose a number of scores to ignore or drop. Lowest scores, I want to ignore the lowest one. At this point, if I had a particular homework assignment that was really important, number 5 is really important, or number whatever is really important, I can ask Canvas to never drop that assignment. So that's a really nice feature. I'm going to save. So now you can see homework, and to the right it says one rule. There has been a rule applied to that group, so that's handy. So each one of these things has a point value, which it probably would have been better if I had typed that in so you could see it. I can go back and of course edit and change any of these. But we know for this class there is going to be a total of, it was I think 420 points, was it? I want to add extra credit, and I want to make sure my extra credit does not impact a grade in a negative way. If a student does not do extra credit, they should not be punished. Therefore, if I add extra credit and I make it worth 5 points and they don't do it, they lose 5 points. And that's not the intent of this. So I'm going to start with an extra group to keep things very clean. I'm then going to add an extra credit assignment here. I'm going to call it EC number 1. The trick with extra credit when you're just grading with points is to make the point value 0. Means it's not worth any points. When I grade it, I will add up to 5. The students can earn more than the points that are listed. So I am going to make that worth 5 points, or perhaps 4 or 3 once I use it. So let me show you again. I'm going to add an extra credit assignment, make it worth 0 points because this course is based just on total points. I'll save and publish this time. And that is set up. So let's take a look at our gradebook again. And now you can see I have homework, midterm, final, extra credit, out of 0, which is really important here. Now the other ones, I'm going to have to go back and add the points for those and add the rest of my homework assignments too. So when we return to this in the next video, you'll be able to see it.